Hi, this is Mahnaz Westerberg. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube program. Today I'm going to talk to you about something very special to me and very private. 15 years ago, I decided to evaluate my life, and I asked 3 friends. One, actually my daughter, another one a colleague, and the third one a good friend, to talk about me and tell me if I wanted to improve my life, what I needed to change. And I promised, got their promise to tell me the truth. And I told them if they write good things about me, I'm not going to talk to them again. They need to talk about what I need to change in my life. The result was amazing. My daughter's response was brutal, and I love her because she has been always my master. And my colleague and my good friend, they wrote about me, and ironically, all of them were the same. And they were all pointing to one direction. I was very happy, and I decided to work on it for a year. It took me a year, and then at the end, I decided I'm ready to ask if I could make those changes to improve my life. I have to say, I was feeling much better, and I was feeling happy. This time, I asked 10 different people. They were my sellers, buyers, friend, colleague, and family member, 10. And I chose a client of mine that has been master in coaching and had 3 or 4 MBA to help me out and be the coach. Each letter had to be written in an envelope, blank envelope, that I would never know who wrote those about me. Once again, we sat down this time, and my client and I started to serve a glass of wine, and she started to read. At the end, I had tears in my eyes because everything that I was supposed to work on the year before, I completed it, and I was getting compliment that I am master on those performance actions. But there was lots to work again to improve myself. And we wrote everything down, and I started to work on that. It took me another year. Now, I wasn't ready completely to go ahead and get somebody else and have another reunion and find out if I could accomplish those and what can I do better to improve my life this time. Once again, I was thinking about it, but I was not taking any action. It happened that I went to New York trip, all the girl trips, and while I was there, I got a phone call. I got invited to a dinner party, private dinner party with Joe Dispenza. And I decided to go fly there from New York, only one night in London. And that was a magical evening. I have to say, this guy, Joe, is amazing. And I have been reading his books. He is great. He's a doctor, he is amazing, and also he's very, very charming. I think the dinner was only 12 of us, very private. We had a great time. But one magic happened that night. I met this woman that I didn't know. Her name was Kathy, but real name was Katayun. And mesmerized by her gentle soul and amazing wisdom and depth. I started to speak with her. And she told me she lives 5 minutes away from me. I live in Silicon Valley, and she lives in Silicon Valley. And that was the beginning, another leap in my life. I'm hoping that this leap is the last leap and continue going forward to the infinite possibilities. When we came back, she generously accepted to work with me. Is she a coach? We're gonna ask her. If she is a spiritual teacher, we're gonna ask her. Who is she? She is absolutely a complete woman. She is covering you as a coach, as a family member, as a soulmate, as everything you want. She's a little bit tough. You have to do your homework all the time. She's not joking. But what is fascinating about her, and I'm trying to learn that from her, is her giving and generosity and care that is hard to find. I know you're excited to know her, and I'm going to share this with you. She's very precious to me, but I will share because you all deserve a piece of her. There she is, and I'm going to ask her to introduce herself and tell you more about her, because for me personally, she has been more than life. I can't call her a coach. I cannot name her anything specific. All I can tell you, she has been a life-changing miracle for me. There she is, Katayun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that introduction. That was a powerful introduction, and I hope to live up to it. It was a magical introduction. I am Katayun, or Kathy Cody Elhami, and I am a transformational subconscious coach. It's a journey that I've been on for the past 25 years, really to learn the process for myself. So I started this journey all for me, the learning process of what is out there. There's more to see, there's more to be. It's got to be more than just this physical life, right? So this journey has brought me to many amazing teachers and mentors and pivotal moments in my life that have helped me, myself, in some of the most toughest moments of my life, as we all have them, right? So
That's correct.
And it's a journey. It's a journey of growth, and it's never ending. As you said, you started and then you thought it was the end after a year, but then here comes a new chapter, right? So, and as we've been working together, you realize that it's never ending. It's
Never
always
ending.
a new chapter. There's always a new growth. There's always a new process, because as long as we're alive, we're growing.
Yeah.
So the journey seems more physical, but it's a lot more spiritual.
That's right. In other words, what she does, she helps you to discover yourself, your talent, your passion, and your gift, and also helps you to define your purpose. Like every time I work with any client, I feel I am in love again, because I'm traveling through somebody else's mind once again. And it's just, it's more than that. Yes, she's tough. She holds you accountable. Don't forget that. If you want to work with her, that's what's going to happen. You have homework to do. You're accountable to your dream.
Yes.
To what you decide to do. And also, when you are reaching obstacles, and the question is, did I create it? What didn't see that I am confronting an obstacle.
Yep. Yep.
Therefore, it just gave me personally lots of confidence and lots of joy. In this process, she had helped my daughter, many of my friends, and also I'm working with my grandchild, and she's helping me on that too. You can elaborate on that.
Oh, it's truly an honor and a gift. I see every client as a gift, and usually things that I need to work on myself that shows up in front of me more often than not. But you have been an easy client. Mahnaz has been so easy, because I'll tell her, do this, and something that may take another client a month, next week I talk to her, it's done, I'm done, it's good. And I'm like, wow. So it's the commitment, it's the wanting to change, it's the seeing the vision, having it, and working towards it, because whatever we all see is meant for us.
That's right.
Now it's just believing it, having faith, and taking one step forward through the process and moving forth. And you do a magical job at that.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, my question for you is, if anybody wants to reach you and connect with you, how can they?
So currently I'm limited on the one-on-one clientele, but we're expanding. The K method is coming out. That's exciting.
Fantastic.
So the K methodology is really 3 phases. It's reprogramming, which is reprogramming the blockage in the subconscious mind. And then it's the recreating zone, is where we get into a zone of developing and seeing what it is for us and how we want to live. Mm-hmm. Who do we want to be? How do we want to enjoy the rest of our time? As we all know, time is our biggest collateral on this planet, right?
Right.
And it's an asset that's so not well used. So how do we want to use it and move forward? And ultimately, the last phase is reconnection to that soul, to that drive, to that energy that's within all of us, to that divinity that has the soul print, has the blueprint of who we're supposed to be, what life we're supposed to experience, how are we supposed to experience it, right? All of it. So it's just connecting to that process. So all of that's coming out. Group programs are coming out, memberships are coming out. But for now, one-on-one is still available, and they can just reach out.
Fantastic. I tell you, if you are ready to achieve your dreams, she's the one. But remember, is 24 hours work. I sleep thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. I negotiate with client. I think about it. And also, I think about the value of other people's life and my value every time I take an action. And I think about what kind of reaction I will see with my reaction. She has been a life-changing and dream maker to me. If you're ready, connect with her. She's amazing. Thank you again, and thank you, Katayan, for joining me today.
Thank you.
You have been amazing, and you all are amazing. Thank you for joining me.